10 questions in 10 minutes with Natalia Wiechowski.
Thank you so much, Mary.
Yeah, thank you. Are you ready?
I'm ready. Bring it on.
Fantastic. So, when you meet someone and they ask you, Natalia, what is it that you do? What's your answer?
My latest answer is I give my best to do less and to be more. Because over the last years, I turned more into a human doing instead of a human being. And that cost me a lot of energy, a lot of life force, and it created so much pain in my life that I actually needed to invest into a wellness or well-being and performance mentor to help me balance my ambition and my drive and my determination with flow and letting go and stop controlling and stop micromanaging. And for everybody who says that's way too philosophical, let me put it in a very strict, structured way. I love to help people to turn their LinkedIn platform or their account into a marketing and lead gen machine for them. This could be companies, could be organizations, could be conference organizers who are looking for a speech, could also be experts who want to work with me in my LinkedIn group coaching. So I'm all about LinkedIn. People also call me a LinkedIn marketing unicorn.
Wunderbar, wunderbar.
Dankeschön.
And what is your definition of success?
I love the definition of Tony Robbins, and I'm totally going to butcher it, but in the essence it is, I love doing what I do, when I do it, how often I do it, if I do it, with whom I want to do it, and also being able to say no.
Chapeau, really nice. I love it too. Love it too.
It's a great one.
I'm sure, Natalia, you meet a lot of people with ideas. But in your opinion, how important is an idea in a successful business?
I know people don't want to hear that, but I believe that most probably it's 15, 20%. That's the idea. A mentor of mine once said, ideas are cheap, because so many people have ideas. I mean, ideas are almost worth nothing if you don't implement them. You need an idea, you need a team, you need a plan, you need to put it into action, you need to market it, you need to sell it, you need to put quality on top of that, you need to have processes, and you need to have, again, the right people.
Oh, fantastic, fantastic. Right people. So, what advice would you give to someone who's burning with desire to start their own business idea, but they haven't started yet?
I would tell, again, the person something that he or she doesn't want to hear, which is listen. And here in the UAE, you would either say, listen, Habibi, or listen, Habibti. Obviously, you are scared because something in you tells you, yes, I want to do it, but you're not doing it. So your fear of something that is most probably only in your head is keeping you away from tapping into your full potential. So ask for professional help. Invest in a mentor, into a coach, into an advisor, into however you want to call that person. And asking for help is not a sign of weakness, it's a sign of strength. That person will help you with that first jump, with the leap of faith, and everything after that will be a walk in the park. Not literally, but the first step is the hardest one.
Yeah. Love it. Natalia, what was the best advice you were ever given?
Never take advice from a person that doesn't live and doesn't work in a way how you would like to live and work.
Wow. Love it. You need someone that is in the same state of mind, share feelings. Wow, that's a beautiful answer. I love that. Thank you, Natalia. If you had any, maybe you haven't made any mistakes, but what did you learn from your mistakes in business?
Oh, I make mistakes every day because I give my best to grow and become better every day. And something that I was totally ignorant, like literally the last 10 years, was the amount of luck always plays a role. You can plan and you can structure and you can control and you can go deeper and deeper and micro and macro. And there's always this one aspect of luck that you have zero impact on. And if for whatever reason it shouldn't be because of karma or because of whatever, it's not going to happen. And you have to live with that and accept it.
Yeah, so true, so true. Wunderbar, wunderbar.
Okay.
What was your greatest business satisfaction? I've seen you wrote so many papers, won so many rewards, prizes. But what was the biggest satisfaction for you?
For me, it was the moment when I realized I don't need to do all of my work on my own. I finally have enough money and enough self-worth and worked a lot or enough on my own self that I can delegate and through that focus on the things that I want to do. And along with that, I also had the opportunity to literally choose my clients, to say, with all my respect, no, thank you, I don't do this anymore. Or no, I don't think I'm not the right person because we pivoted, and sending them to my competitors or to somebody else that I know, because I believe there are enough people, enough opportunities, enough products for everybody out there. It's just a mix and match.
Fantastic. Who is the most enterprising person you know or follow?
I think for me it's Tom or Tim. I always forget to say Billier. He is a gentleman. He's amazing. His podcast, Impact Theory, helped me a lot. I follow him on Instagram, on YouTube, and the way how he thinks, he's obsessed with optimizing his life and his processes. And he works a lot on himself, on his business, on his marriage. And he openly talks about that. And I find him very inspiring and brutally honest to himself.
I like him too, very much, very much. Should you start from zero today, Natalia? Catastrophe. How do you say in German? Catastrophe.
Catastrophe. Katastrophe.
Catastrophe. And you had to start from zero again. What would be the first thing you do?
Hire the right people. I would never, ever do everything on my own again. I was, again, very stupid and ignorant in the past, believing that I will do everything best and nobody will ever do things as perfect as I do them. And no, people will not do them perfectly, but you know what? 85% is better than not done. And learn to live with these 15% that are not exactly as you want them to be, which is still sometimes very difficult for me, because one of my core values, or what my soul is striving for, is the ultimate completion and beauty. And it's a learning process, and it's okay. In German, we say better done than, what is the saying in German?
Better done than nicht.
It doesn't matter. It's not there at the moment, but whatever. It's basically the idea is you better done than you have so many ideas, going back to ideas, and it could be and or 80% is better than it's perfect and not touched.
Fantastic. I will look it up and learn it in German, because I'm sure it sounds impressive. Sounds impressive. Natalia, I've listened to some of your interviews, and you have always something, new projects. Is there one in particular that you're working on today, or you look forward to work in the future?
So my team and I, we just worked on a handful of new gifts, because some people, they said, hey, Natalia, we love your gifts, but can't you just also create some in a unicorn onesie? And I said, I could. So they will be out very soon. And I'm also working on a huge passion project. I'm not allowed to talk about it yet, but something beautiful in collaboration with an amazing LinkedIn content creator and influencer that everybody knows here on LinkedIn. Wow. Well, we're going to give birth to that piece of content. to that unicorn, which could turn into a series very soon. It depends on the feedback from the audience, but we're having heaps of fun, and we are really allowing our creative inner child to express itself and going all in just with joy and creativity and flow.